Let's talk about Go High Level as a full-on CRM. I never use it this way, but I really should. I think especially it's great to help with follow-up. So CRM is a client or customer relationship management tool. It's often used interchangeably for the email system where you send your newsletters and your automations, because you can't use like your personal Gmail to do that and have your marketing emails go through. So this word CRM gets used to mean marketing email system as well as this kind of relationship management system. So let's see, we have the Launchpad here, which I always ignore because I don't want all of the things that it suggests, but the next one down is Dashboard. So if you are using Go High Level as a CRM, you're going to see time frame, and you'll see which opportunities are in what stage of the pipeline, which I'll show you in a moment, the value of the opportunities and the conversion rate and where people are in the funnel of the pipeline that you set up, how many people are in each stage. Tasks I haven't done since 2023, manual actions, the source of leads. Then if you connect Google Analytics, you can have that right there. Business, Google Business Profile, and again, if you connect Facebook ads, Google ads, but I haven't. And then if you're using this for a sales team, then you can go and say, okay, which person is bringing in what, which people are closing which opportunities. So that's the big overview with all the data that you're going to be able to have. The next thing you want to look at is opportunities, and then up here, pipelines. Pipelines is where you create your list of what opportunity stages look like for you. So it might be that it goes from a potential person to a follow-up to getting them on a strategy session to a proposal, waiting on the proposal, and then this one I think was pre-made. So you can change them, you can move them around, you can create a brand new pipeline, and then you can view them like a Kanban board or as a list. So once it's on a Kanban board, when people come onto your contacts list, they all basically end up in opportunities, which is why if you're sending a newsletter list, you have to make sure that you're only sending it to people who have been tagged appropriately. So when you are creating a lead magnet or you're asking people to join the email list, they get tagged as whatever it is, newsletter, email list, because otherwise, like, every person who talks to you in any way is going to end up on your contacts list, and then they didn't consent to be sent newsletters necessarily. So once you have opportunities that come in on the first part of the pipeline, then you can manually drag and drop them, but you can also set up automations that will move them along the pipeline by different actions. And right at the bottom of their card, you can add tags, view the conversation you've already had, add a note, add a task, or add an appointment. So we could add a task here. I'm going to assign it to myself and say, follow up with this person. And if we look directly at the contact, here we can also add a lot of things. So we can see the activity, what this person has done. They opened an email of ours. This is a bad example. If they opened an email, if they did anything within our world, we can add tasks. So we can assign a task to myself and, say, research blah, blah, blah for this client. It could be a recurring task. Put in the due date. You can take notes. So when you're on the phone with somebody and you're learning about them, pull up their contact, put all your notes right there so they're always connected. View appointments coming up. You can even add documents, whether that's something that, like, notes that you made somewhere else in your doing, or if it's a proposal or PDF proposal, it could be here. You can show sent and received. If they've made any kind of payment, that can be here. I don't even know what this is. Association. Let's find out. Use associations to identify and track the connections between your objects. Okay, so I clicked on the link to learn more about it. I still don't really know what this is. It sounds like it's for a different type of business, so feel free, pause and read. So let's look a little bit at the automation section and the workflows. There is so much that you can do here to do if-then statements. If this happens, then that happens. So we'll just look real quickly at the specific triggers that have to do with the CRM aspect. So under opportunities, there's different things that can trigger an automation. Opportunity created. Anytime somebody comes into the world, then you can do something. Status change, pipeline stage, stale opportunities. Interesting. So somebody who's in the main leads pipeline and has been pipeline stage is follow up with, and follow up and then we could send an email saying, hey, how you doing? Get on my phone call or something like that. Or have okay, so this is interesting. So let's say when somebody watches this particular video, then their pipeline status is going to change. Update opportunity. So they watch a particular video, you add a note to their account. How cool is that? Wow. Or they watch a particular video and you add a task. Send an email. With your Instagram set up, you could send an Instagram DM. That's pretty amazing. Send a review request. Invoice and documents. Access to groups and courses. Send an internal notification, so you can send a notification to a teammate to say, hey, this contact took this action that we wanted, so go and talk to them. There's some workflows. I noticed that before. So once you've created some pipelines, then you can select which pipeline you're looking at from here. You can manually add an opportunity. You can import a list. Then drag and drop people around here as a list. You can see their tags, their status. You can choose what you want to see on that list. So now that I'm doing this, maybe I will set up some kind of follow-up workflow for myself to be able to not miss out on opportunities because I get busy and lose touch with people. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.